My day starts when I pull onto Madison Avenue, because the first thing I see is all of our guests lined up to come in.
We cook food from scratch. We chop up vegetables from scratch.
We find a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Before you know it, we have a soup, we have a part of a meal.
There are so many Long Islanders that are only a paycheck away from needing our assistance.
People that we serve in the inn could literally be our next door neighbors, live in our towns, go to school with our children.
Nobody plans to be homeless. Nobody wakes up and says, I think I'm going to be homeless today. Something has happened in their life that pushes them into poverty.
To see people walking with their families and this is their only hot meal of the day, it's really gut-wrenching.
The Inn was founded in 1983 by Mike Moran and Pat O'Connor and a small group of concerned volunteers who opened the first soup kitchen in Nassau County after they woke up to the reality that there were hungry and homeless people here on Long Island. From that first soup kitchen in Hempstead, today we have soup kitchens operating across Nassau and Suffolk County where everyone is offered a free, hot, nutritious meal with no questions asked. We also operate several emergency shelters for anyone who is homeless, and we have a long-term housing program with supportive services for people who want to break the cycle of poverty.
People think about a soup kitchen, you think you're just coming for a meal.
We also have a clothing boutique here.
We have counseling service, we have housing referrals, education referrals, employment referrals. You can also get a nice shower if you'd like a shower.
We provide all of our guests with access to a 5-pound bag of groceries from our Guest Choice Pantry.
Today, the Inn operates 3 emergency shelters. 2 are for families and 1 is for single men who would otherwise be living on the street.
It's so nice to let these people live in a place where they have beautiful living rooms and, their own bunk beds or beds. They eat as families, it's just so nice that they maintain that dignity that people deserve, everyone deserves.
There was a time when I was actually hungry. And if I can just, if my coming here for 4 or 5 hours help somebody not be hungry, that's a simple thing for me to do.
When somebody walks out after having their meal and they say something like, thank you, that's how we volunteers get paid.
Every donation goes back to the guests.
I think what makes the Inn unique is that it's a local charity that contributes to women, to men, to children, and they're our neighbors.
It's very simple. All people have to do is to help us so we can help others.
When a corporation decides that they can help at the end, there's many ways they can become involved. Food drives, clothing drives, fundraisers, which many of them have done. But they also, some of them take a very big step of allowing their staff to come down and actually volunteer in the soup kitchen during their business hours. And that is a life-changing experience for many of the volunteers. It was Thanksgiving time, and we were giving out turkeys. This one man came in, and I was watching him, and I could see right away he had never been in the building before. He went to reach in his pocket to get out what appeared to be his wallet, and one of the volunteers tapped him on the hand and said, no, 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 you don't need anything here. And he took the turkey, and now you could see his eyes were totally glassed over from tears in them. As he turned to leave, he had tears running down his face, and he said, "At least somebody understands."